Uh, yeah. So, today's 9/11, and, I'll give you a little, video on it. So, as most of you know, unless some of you live in like, a different country or something, not including Canada, because they were a part of it and all. But as most of you know, Flight 11, American Airlines, and another plane, sorry I forget, hit the north and south towers. One hit at 9:04, and the other one hit at like near the next hour or something, I forget. But this one has a really good view of the plane, so you can tell it's definitely a pretty big plane. It had many, many, many passengers on it, and now they have a memorial. So let me show you that. So right here's the memorial. You see people names are across, unless you've already been there. Just skip until 150. But over here they have a whole memorial on them. Now they have little skylights or beams over there coming from the memorial and all. So if you can look through images on Google like I am right now. You have a Pentagon memorial too that they have. This and they've this, so you can read some of the names here if you want. Just look through. Rodney, I think that's Anroy, probably one of the soldiers or something, because of the SR. And this is the view from the bridge that you go into New York from, and these are two lights from the memorial. There's this we can read, so it's a little hard to read, but those are some. I think these are like gravestones, technically. It's tilted so you can't see very well, but this is near the memorial. This is the inside of memorial. It's a waterfall. The water goes through here and comes out. So as most of you know, there were terrorists from Afghanistan, I think it was, and I forget what it was, like something they were jealous of, and they planned an attack. 4 different planes, Flight 11 and a couple others. Let me tell you a little story, thanks to the school. 4 planes. So I believe the first 2 hit the north and south tower sometime in the morning, and there were 2 people, Michael Jackson and the creator of Family Guy, who were going to get on the planes that crashed into the towers, but the Family Guy owner got way too drunk, and might be a little hard to laugh at, but he got too drunk and missed the flight. Michael Jackson stayed up with way too late. I think it was till 3 a.m. and he missed the flight because he overslept. He stayed up with his mom. These 2 famous people. So you can look through images on Google, and if you want to know more about the planes and what happened, so one plane crashed into a field. It was the 4th plane. It was going to the White House, but people fought back against the terrorists on that plane and crashed it right into a field themselves. Nobody survived that. Everyone was dead. Nobody in the planes survived. But then the other plane, actually they believe that one was headed for the White House, or the Capitol. So the other plane, that one was headed to this one. One of the planes headed for the North Tower and the other plane headed for the South. Now, I really forget the fourth one. Yeah, the fourth one, got right and smashed right into the Pentagon. Though, the Pentagon sustained most of the damage, and it didn't get destroyed really. See if we can have a good view of the plane, but see, it was ready to take off and everything. There are 4 terrorists on one plane, 5 on another, 2 on one and 2 on the other. These were the planes. I think they're the same plane, but here's a close-up look. Apparently they said we're heading back to the airport, but really they weren't. I don't know which flight said that. The North Tower one, yeah, the one that crashed right into the North Tower. It was that one. I don't know if they wanted to purposely get a plane, like with passengers, just so they could kill them. Yeah. Flight 77, American Airlines. That's what AA means. They tried to stop them. Planes flew right next to them, jets. They just tried to stop them, but they couldn't. No other people fought back except that one flight. Really brave people, though. If you look up, who were the 9/11 terrorists, you might ask? So, if you search that up, oh, 9. So, if you search that up, you won't be able to know because no one knew who was actually flying those planes. And, if you look at, look up One World Trade Center, you go to images, there's this, this is an entire view of an Empire State Building, since that's the World Trade Center, and, Twin Towers aren't here, duh. They're right there. You see where my mouse cursor is? These two. They were the towers. Which collapsed. You can still see the damage right here. And all over here got damaged. All the way down to like there got damaged. All the way to end of 40th Street, which is back here I think, got damaged. That's over there. I'm trying to find a good photo for you guys, sorry. Yeah. So, yes, this is 40th Street, I think. Yeah, that's 40th Street. And right here, the towers are right here, keep in mind. The towers collapsed, went right down. They went straight down from the top, collapsed one floor, the next, and the next. Of course, there were hundreds of floors, I'm not going to say next all those times. But, collapsed, crushed many cars, killed many people. Someone was in like a shop when one of the towers hit, the dust flew by. You can look that up. I forget what it was. See, this is the view from the Empire State Building. The World Trade Centers were taller, I think. Imagine how high that was and scary for the people who got hit. If you were in that top tower, like if you're at the top of the tower above where the plane hit, you're dead. you ain't getting out of there, because the stairs were blocked. So, there's no way you could have gotten out of there. So, anyways, just remember 9/11. This is a story to tell to your kids if you're older. Like, this was horrible event. It was horrible. Like, anyway, please remember, we spent 20 years in a war, and we finally stopped. 1,700 days of pure war. Now, you might be saying, well, war went on longer for that back in the day. Yes, it did. But this was a war in the 2000s. That doesn't happen very often. So, like, the Twin Towers, they were beautiful buildings. Of course, I didn't really get to see them. If you search up on Google, right here, see how tall they were? One plane hit here and around here. You're above there, you're dead. Just face the fact you're dead. The stairs are blocked and everything. Way too much fire and jet fuel and explosives were everywhere in there. Everything got scattered away. Most people didn't have time to even react when they hit the floor below them, on top of them, or their floor. 'Cause, I mean, even the people on the plane, like, you're going at like 600 miles an hour, you stop, you're dead. Friction will cause the plane to burst into flames along with the fuel will explode, and the plane will also explode and tear through the whole building. Papers were everywhere. People were falling out of buildings. It was horrible. Now, 20 years, and they're finally done. You have your own, like, I have no idea, like, you have your own opinions on 9/11. Just remember that.